Scott Wilson here. Hey, welcome back to the Marketing for Business podcast. I've got a ripper episode for you today. Look, if you're watching this, you know I'm in my new office. We're not quite in the new studio yet, but we're going to take action. That's what we're all about. I want to get this episode to you. Look, I was listening to a really good podcast the other day by Darren Presley, and he was being interviewed by the Diary of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett, and he started talking about business truths. And what he knew to be true based on his experience. And this actually helped him write books, etc., write blogs and content. And I thought to myself, I've been doing this for 25 plus years. What are some of the marketing truths, or some of the business marketing truths that I know to be true, that have helped me help a lot of businesses when it comes to marketing? So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to share these 15 truths that I know to be true when it comes to marketing, and I'm going to go off topic on a few of them. I've written notes and I've got them here on my computer. I've broken them down into three areas: marketing and business growth fundamentals, paid and organic marketing mastery, I call it, scaling and growing, and longevity in marketing. So I'll go through a few of these. Actually, I shared a few of these today with some younger people that I've been interviewing, etc., and so really some good feedback from them as well on some of this sort of stuff. So, number one, when we're looking at business, marketing and business growth fundamentals, number one truth that I know to be true is marketing must drive revenue, not just awareness. And marketing isn't just about impressions or engagement. It's about the return on your money. Your marketing efforts, they must lead to sales. If you're not doing that, you're not marketing, you're just spending, okay? And you need to focus on that customer acquisition, retention, and lifetime value. There's a whole bunch of things inside that you need to be focusing on. I remember when I first started getting into corporate, the world, I remember, the marketing team there would run campaigns spending, roughly $250,000 a weekend. And they would never measure anything and never knew if any of that was making sales. And I know it frustrated the business owners involved in that, but the marketing team thought they were really doing a really, really good job. And I think that's where my background came from, direct response marketing, knowing if you spend $1, you're getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, sometimes 100 times back. To really drive revenue. And obviously now I've learned how to build the brand around that as well. But really, your first truth, your marketing must drive revenue. Truth number two, this is something that you will hear me say time and time again. To grow a business from a marketing perspective, to grow your market share, you must grow the mind share of your customer. If your business isn't thought of first or second or third, chances are you're losing. Your product and service is not going to have the mind share that you need for you to grow your market share. People really must know you, like you, and trust you today if you want them to buy more from you. I know that is the truth. I know that because I put out content. People know me. They like me, and they trust me. Because of the content we put out. We're constantly marketing, and if you look at the best brands, they're constantly doing that. They're constantly educating their market. They're constantly adding value and constantly engaging and constantly putting offers in front of them, constantly staying top of mind. And growing that mind share to grow their market share. And that is a truth I know to be true. The businesses that I've seen that, especially in tougher times when they really step out to spend money on their marketing, when in recessionary times, when times are tough, they see the bounce coming out of that. And I think Mike James said it best: you don't market for the recession, you market for the rebound. And this is the opportunity, and a truth that I know to grow your business. Truth number 3 is people buy on emotion and they justify on logic. How many times have we done this ourselves? People don't just buy your products, they buy your outcomes. They buy the feelings, the transformations that you're giving them. That's one of the reasons they invest. And a good marketing strategy really taps into those emotions. And it could just be the fact that, you're creating some security, some status, some belonging, some fear of missing out. I know the restaurants and bars that we deal with are really good at that. We're really good at, hey, you don't want to miss this event. I know for the Super Bowl coming up, that's going to be a packed house down at the Loft because of the marketing. People want to be involved. They want to go to it. And look, they always back up with logic decisions, right? The features, the benefits, the proof. But they will justify, on that logic, okay, because the emotion got them. You need to lead with that emotion first and really tap in to why people buy. Remember, people have decisions. They can buy from you, they can buy from your competitor, or they can do nothing. You got to go deep in why they should buy from you. Truth number 4 is attention is the new currency. Look, in today's digital landscape, attention is the most valuable asset. The battle isn't just for the customer, it's for their time, their attention, and their focus. If we live in a more, unfocused world, we're living in it right now. So brands that capture that attention first, and then convert it into trust, can then convert it into sales through being consistent and providing value again and again and again and again and again. Look, we picked up probably 2 clients this week, come through from the podcast. They've been listening to the podcast, watching our videos, etc. We've got their attention, and we don't just have their attention once. We've got it again and again and again and again and again. And that's, the real key to this now is to, show up in all these different formats, but get people's attention, give them value in advance of them ever giving you any money, and then showcase what you can do for them. Number 5, the truth I know to be true is, right message to the right person at the right time wins. I learnt this from Brett McFall back in 2006 at the World Internet Summit. But having a powerful message isn't enough. You need to hit that person and the right audience at the perfect moment in their buying journey. And this is where I started to over the years, I've started to develop that truth, consistency of message plus frequency of reach to become relevant, because the relevant part is really, really important. It's part of their buying journey. You become relevant when people are ready to buy. Your job is to get your right message in front of people, and in front of that right person. But doing it at the right time wins, and that's where consistency wins. Because I've said this before. You have quality and quantity people. They're both the same. They're great for your business, but a quality person will see one video and want to do business. Quantity people will want to see 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 videos, maybe 30 videos before they want to do business. But the thing is, if you don't show up and make all those videos, then you can't do business with them. So, look, a smart business will start to use data-driven segmentation on all this sort of stuff now, some automation, some retargeting to ensure that their message is being seen by the customer when they're ready to take action. Look, if you ever develop a vault of content, you can really do this too. I know for us, we use this in our marketing now because we have so much content. We can use it to talk to people at different stages of their journey. Right now, another truth I know to be true around paid and organic marketing mastery. Look, paid ads plus organic strategy equals market domination. I've seen this, and this is where you have that frequency of reach part. When you pay, you create great content and you pay to get it seen, you start to dominate your marketplace. Make no mistake, advertising works. Okay, I can show you case study after case study after case study. Spending money on marketing and advertising works. The businesses that, win long term, they also don't just rely on one marketing channel or one marketing product. They combine it all. They're doing paid ads, whether it's Meta, Google, or TikTok. They have organic content going out, whether it's blog contents, video contents, email content, social media, SEO, etc. Because they understand that creates something that's unstoppable. Because here's the thing, most businesses won't do it. They don't have the time, they don't have the inkling, and they don't see the benefit. And this is the secret to really doing good marketing too. It's actually not that hard to outmarket your competitors because they're stuck in an old mindset. Truth number 7 that I know to be true is video is the number one content formula for influence and for sales. Video builds trust, it builds authority, it builds engagement faster than any other content. Look, the fact that you can look in the camera, look down someone, and someone can be watching this 24/7 when they want to watch it is a game changer. And look, here we are now with short form video content, with TikTok, with Reels, with YouTube Shorts. You can embrace long form content like this. Long form is a podcast. You can do webinars, podcasts, live streams. Businesses that embrace video content and producing video content, I believe, will win. Now, how do I know this? I've been doing video probably now for 10 plus years. I have seen the value of doing it in my business. I know it is a truth in my business. Video content is so valuable for influence and sales. Truth number 8. This is a good one. I thought about this, and it really is. Social proof and authority matter more than ever. Man, we live in a world of distrust. People trust other people. People actually trust people more than they trust brands today, which is kind of cool for people like me. You need to leverage testimonials. You need to leverage case studies. You need to leverage user-generated content when people are saying good things about you to build that credibility and build that trust, because it accelerates it. If you add the video side of it to what you're doing, you can actually build a brand, build your personal brand, but also build that trust into the marketplace that actually helps your business. I know for me, I've led from the front with digital influence for a long time now, doing videos. Did I really want to do this? No, I've got a face for radio, for crying out loud. But I know the value of stepping in and going past my comfort zone that I knew if I just got good at speaking on camera, good at speaking in person, it will flow for the business and definitely has more than ever in probably the last 2 to 3 years. Truth number 9, data and marketing with data wins. Look, smart marketers don't just guess. They use data to make decisions. And look, this has got even easier now. I was actually talking to someone yesterday about this, about AI-powered analytics and performance tracking and customer behavior and really optimization and the whole personalized experience. You really can scale faster now, but if you're not getting that data, you're not going to win. So the truth I know is data wins. Dig into your data, get good at your data. If you are wanting to know more about this side of the business, then reach out to me and my team, and we can have a chat about how we can help you with this. We could actually have a high performance review where we go in and look at all your data and then give you a report back. We've been doing these now, and people are giving us tremendous feedback on what we're producing here. Look, truth number 9, data marketing wins. Okay. I'll switch gears now and go into more sales and conversion strategies. But truth number 10 that I know to be true is the best marketing is system, not just a campaign. The most successful businesses don't just rely on one-off marketing efforts. And in fact, we actually won't do business with people that just want to do one campaign. It would be wrong for me to take their money if we were just going to do one campaign, because, as I said, consistency of message plus frequency of reach to become relevant. You must have, and you must actually be prepared, I believe, to stay in the game for at least 12 months when it comes to marketing your business. You want to build a marketing system that is repeatable, that scales a bunch of systems, that generates leads, that nurtures prospects, that converts them when they're ready, and actually has that working on autopilot for you. Marketing without having it systemized just won't work, and it won't scale. And here's the thing. I know this frustrates a lot of business owners, because you might have the better product or the better service, but your competitor has better marketing. And I know that it's to be true, because I've seen this time and time again. We'll get people coming to us going, Scott, my competitor, their product sucks, but they have better marketing. Can you help us? So having the best marketing system and the best product is what I want for my clients in 2025 and beyond. Truth number 11. Follow up is where the money's at. Look, most business owners don't follow up enough. Their potential sales they miss them because they just don't follow up enough. You know, have you got email sequences in place? Have you got retargeting set up? Have you got touch? Have you got personal outreach? There's a whole bunch of things that you can be doing, even to leverage technology, but also to have your people reaching out. So people want to do business with you. You're probably one phone call away from someone actually wanting to do business with you. This is a favorite of mine, and I think I know why, but truth number 12 is simplicity sells, confusion kills everything. Okay, I was sitting in a seminar 2007, and Mel Emery, who's a great marketer, said this: "A confused mind never buys." And I remember hearing him say it, and I remember going up to him and said, "Hey, confused mind never buys. Tell me more." And he said, "Look, mate, if your offer, your website, if your ad isn't clear, and isn't compelling enough in under 5 seconds, you're losing customers." And those were when websites were brand new, right? He said the best businesses make buying decisions easy for people. They make it frictionless and they make it obvious. And it really stuck with me. You know, a lot of times you see websites now that they have so many things you can do, but no direction on where you can go. Same with ads, you know, and you're just confusing people, so they never do anything. So a truth that I know to be true is simplicity sells. What can you do to make your marketing and advertising simpler, and remove some of that friction, remove some of that obvious stuff. And that's another thing. One of the other things that we do inside our strategy sessions and our high performance review, we look to see where you can take away that friction. We look at actually where you can win, and it's so important for your business. Truth number 13. People buy from people, not just brands. And I kind of have said that just now, but it is so true. People buy from people, not just brands. Customers don't connect with faceless corporations anymore, because, you know, they connect with stories. They connect with personalities. They connect with human connections. And I've seen this time and time again in our business. You know, whether you want to build a personal brand or you just want to build your brand for your company, the thing is, people deal with humans, and even more so in an AI-driven world. People are craving for it. And look, just creating more personal content and stepping outside your comfort zone could really help your business grow. The cool thing is, I've seen business owners do this. You may be listening to this and you know that I've pushed you to get on video. I've pushed you to do a few things. I've given you some tips over the last few years on this podcast. And you've actually implemented it. And if that's you, I want to congratulate you, because I know this stuff works. I know it to be true. And I want it to be true for more business owners just like you. Truth number 14, and this is around scaling, growth, and longevity. Look, if you're not measuring stuff, you're guessing. Great marketing is actually accountable. Every marketing dollar should be tracked. And I learned this from being in the direct response marketing game. You know, we looked at having key performance indicators around conversion rates, return on ad spend. Actually, we were doing a lot of it offline back in the day. So, you know, how many coupons we were getting back, how many direct hits on a website with a certain domain name we were getting, etc. How many phone calls we were getting. We were measuring, because what I learned is if you're not measuring it, you can't manage it. And that was a really, really big takeaway for me. So we started measuring, and the businesses that we started working with, we started optimizing and looking at real data. And we could, rather than just trusting our gut, we actually knew what worked. And that was a really, really good truth for me. Number 15, a truth that I know to be true, is brand loyalty and community-driven marketing, and with a long-term focus wins. Look, the most profitable businesses in the world aren't just transactional. They actually create a relationship. They create movements. They create communities. And look, every business has the opportunity to build a business around engagement, around shared values, around customer advocacy, around building a community. One of the greatest things I've probably heard Dale Beaumont say, who's a great entrepreneur in Australia, people come for the content, but they stay for the community. And I know this to be true. I know this to be true. if you treat people and they feel like part of your business and part of your brand, they'll stay longer and they'll spend more. And that's what I want for a lot of my customers. Build a brand around what you're doing so people will believe in what you're doing. And it doesn't matter whether you're a plumbing company, a lawyer, or a law firm, or whatever, a restaurant. If you build a community, they'll come for your content, but they'll stay for your community. I know this to be true. I've just thought of another one that I know to be true. And I could think of a few more actually, but I think I'll create a part 2 to this series because I think there's a lot more stuff that I can share here. What I'd love to do though for you is to write me some comments or send me, some feedback. What are some of the things that you know to be true and when it comes to marketing your business? What are some of the things that you've learned? Look, I really, I've shared 15 principles here around being predictable, scalable, and having marketing success. But what are some of the things that you've learned? I'd love to know. Maybe comment on these videos on LinkedIn or send me an email at scott@getdigitalinfluence.com or reach out to me and one of my team at 021-891-934 and let's have a conversation about growing your business. Look, you're only one phone call away. We love helping businesses grow, so I'd love to continue this conversation. I think I'm going to create a part 2 to this. I actually think I might share some business truths that I know to be true when it comes to creating a multi-million-dollar digital agency over the last 5 years. All right, guys, I appreciate your time. Thank you for listening to this Marketing for Business podcast. I'm looking forward to getting into our new studio. We're not there yet. I've got some great guests lined up for the podcast. But hey, do me one favor. Share this podcast. If you know someone who needs to see and hear some marketing truths right now, how about sharing this podcast with them and let's get some more people listening to this podcast in 2025. All right. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. And as always, celebrate your victories.